Today we're hitting Costco. Today we're going to get some grub. Today we're going to ensure that the Smitty fridge is full of good food, party food, late night snacks, so I can create content for all of you. So today we are hitting Costco, good buddies, and you're gonna help me shop, and we're gonna do live. So file on in. I got my mask. Unfortunately, we're still doing the mask thing here in Arizona. Okay, so nobody get on me too hard when I put the mask on. But we are heading in. We're heading into Costco right now. We'll be doing some shopping, grabbing some grub. Maybe we'll get some of those nice glass bottled cokes that Smitty loves so much. Probably get a bunch of different foods. So let's head in. Heading into Costco. Doing the Costco run today. Um, some people stare at me, like screaming into the phone here. But can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Phil? What's going on, not Tom? Bro, what are your thoughts on Aaron Jones this year? Do I keep him? I mean, if A-Rod stays, bro, then he's got some value, but you still got to wonder what was his value looking like with Aaron Rodgers there, but with Dylan eating into his carries. So, like, he was already kind of questionable. You know what I'm saying? So even if A-Rod stays, I don't know that means that he's a lock to ever return to what he once was. So I'm a little worried about Aaron Jones, to be honest. Okay, we're here. We're here. Uh, we gotta put the mask on, unfortunately, guys. It's just what we're. It's the way. It's the way it is in Arizona. Okay, so all my anti-maskers, don't get upset at me. Don't get upset at me. I haven't. I haven't worn a mask in so long. I mean, I've worn this one mask that I don't even know if I have that thing upside down. Terry, what's up, Terry? Here, Terry. Terry wads up a bill, throws it at me. Here's. I love, I love Terry. Okay, I hate getting a cart, but we may just need to get a cart for. 'Cause I think we're gonna get a lot. I think we're getting a lot. Gotta get the cart out. Gotta get the cart out. All right, let's take a look at some of these TVs. Some of these TVs looking pretty fresh. Hey, at least you wear it. Thanks. I haven't worn a mask for very long. I get it. I get like food real quick, but look at that sucker. That's what I'm talking about. This is where like I want to stop whenever I go to Costco. Oh, look at this one. Did I see Trace practice? Of course I saw Trace practice, and now everybody loves him. Now everybody loves Trey Lance. Now everybody loves Trey Lance. Oh, he's the best ever. You watch you watch everybody climb on board this Trey Lance wagon. It's getting annoying. It's gonna get even more annoying. Costco's got some pretty good clothes. I don't know why I'm pulling my mask down. Can you guys hear me? They got some pretty nice clothes here. Can you guys hear me through the mask? Can everybody hear me okay? Look at these. Look at these casual Suns clothes, though. These are very casual. This is totally the casual fan. They don't have much today. They don't have much today. Oh, here we go. We got some furniture. Let's try it out. We'll pretend I'm home right now. For those just joining, I'm at home, chilling in the new couch. Pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable. What's on the menu tonight? I don't know. Probably something from here. I told Miss Smitty she has a headache, bad day, and she's like, "Hey, are we gonna? Well, my glasses still on. Hey, are we? What do we eat tonight? Can you take care of it?" And I'm like, "I'm going live." You know what? I was like, I'll go. I'll go to Costco. I'll go to Costco. Okay. Let's go. Looks kind of good. We got sausage. Anybody need a sausage? Those look pretty good. Oh, oh, burnt ends, broskies. How much is that? Is that really $12.99 or is this like per pound and like $87? 20. Yeah, they trick you. They trick you. They say 12.79, and you're like, sweet, but it ends up being more. But that's still not bad. Burnt ends. That might be what for dinner. Woo! That was a good find. That's a good find, boys. Good find, boys. Excellent. We might need some baked scallop potatoes. Yep. Oh yeah. Main Street, baby. Those look good. That looks like that's quite a dinner. That's quite a slate. That is quite the slate, I must say, for dinner. Oh, those are some hot dogs. Okay. Probably could use a double stack mashed potato. Okay. Um, burnt ends are so good, bro. These salads aren't bad either. But you know what? Um, look, look at those. The tacos look pretty good. We'll come back to this. We'll go this way. These aren't bad. These aren't bad. That's not a bad price for a chicken. Look at these ribs. Look at these ribs. You really you really got to come to eat when you're getting some steaks though. I mean, you gotta be like, look, tonight is a steak night for the whole family. I mean, they are some pricey pieces of meat, but they look good. They look fantastic. Now these look pretty good. Those look fantastic. Those look good. I could eat one of those right now. I feel like grabbing this and eating one while I walk. Those look good. Man, they smell good. Holy smokes. Happy Friday from the UK. Thank you, Pablo. Tacos are great. Hit the like button, says Terry. Someone eating 28 carbs a day. I'm super jealous. 28 carbs a day. I don't even know what that would look like. Looks like you're in the man food area at Costco. That's about a boy. Burnt ends. Smitty Michael from accounting. Pick up a copy of TurboTax. Thank you, Michael. I hear Jimmy John's is all over Phoenix. It is. Eating 10 servings of veggies a day will prevent cancer, heart disease. Thank you, Hod. Sing the Callaway song. You're one call away. Boneless ribs. All right, I think I've got everybody. What's on the menu? What's up, James? Hit me with your fantasy questions if you've got any. Um, yeah, I may get one of these. I'm not positive yet. These look really, really good. Does anybody who's voting on these? These look really good. These look really good. I just don't want to come home with too much. And Miss Smitty's like, "What'd you do? What'd you do?" I know the little ones like this though. The little ones love this chocolate. I may have to get one of these. I may have to get one of these for the kids. They love these chocolate. Mix and match muffins. Mix and match muffins. 1 dozen. Pick 2 6-pack. Okay. 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 Yeah, bird ends are equivalent of a first round pick. Absolutely. These don't look bad. Okay, so we're gonna get one of these and one of these for the kids. I like to take the back one. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anybody else do that? Does anybody else go like this? Does anybody else go like this? They take this, move it over, and grab this one. I don't know why. Something to do with maybe germs. I don't know. Okay, so we got the burnt ends, we got the scallop potatoes, we got the double wide mashed potatoes. We got the double there as well. So we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Um, okay, looking pretty good. Whoa, look at this. What is this? That can't be a surfboard. Holy smokes. Oh, boys, this would be pretty fun in the living room. I could give Miss Smitty a call and see if we can get approval on this. I don't think we would. I have a feeling it'd be an immediate negatory, but this thing would be smooth in the living room, right in the middle. This thing is nice. Oh, it's like a raft. It's not wood. It looks like wood from far away. I was like, that's a big piece of, yeah, great brand though. This right here, boys. All right, we got to get back on track here. What's this? Ham and cheese pastry. That looks pretty good. Where should we draft David Montgomery? Chicago will be an interesting team. Great question, Michael. Way to keep us focused and on point. This is a fantasy show. I would say Monty's looking like uh, a potential a good third round running back. I drafted Barkley over him, and I regretted it instantly. And I was in the third round of a best ball draft. This guy's a little wild with the cart. This guy right here is a little reckless with the cart. He just went right into this corner and did not. This is dragging it from the side. What kind of approach is that? What kind of tactic is it to drag the cart from the front? Okay, let's try it. Let's see how it works. I'm going to drag the cart. These look pretty good. These ham and cheese pastries looking pretty smooth. All right, so what's this dragging? Oh, I just hit the corner. What's this dragging from the front procedure that this man's trying to pull off here? How many trades should you see in the Dynasty League off season in a month. No trades in one of my leagues since the season ended. I mean, bro, that's like asking like, what's the weather like in my state? And I don't know your state. I don't know anything going. You know what I mean? Like it's. I would say in general, I like to see a bunch of trades, man. I like to see a bunch of trades. But the truth is, it depends on your group of people. You might not have any traders, bro. Sounds like you're in a pretty plain league. Okay. So I was on a mission. Miss Smitty wants some salads. They got some salads, I believe, right around this corner here. Let's put this over here. No one's going to come get a potato. There we go. Okay. So we got these puppies right here. These are really, really good. These are really, really good. They come with corn, chicken, cheese, more chicken. And Miss Smitty's going to want a couple of these. So I'm going to take a couple of these. We'll do 2 for Miss Smitty, 2 for me. These are really good. All right. So this is what we're looking at so far. We got the ready to go salads. Really, really good. What does the trick is this corn. So good. Corn, chicken, pile a bunch of ranch on it. You pretend you're eating healthy, but you're not. It's good. It's fine. Um, okay. I'm going to put this sucker right here. I'm going to go check out what they got in here. Those don't look half bad, people. What is that? An Asian wrapped rotisserie chicken and dressing. It looks pretty smooth. That looks pretty smooth. What's this? Spinach and cheese. Nice. A shepherd's pie. What's that? What's in that? Does anybody know? What's this? Does anybody know what this is? What is this? Looks like I don't know what that is. Is that beans? There's some bean dip. These are really good. Okay. Never fails. Wherever you leave your cart, like if you think you're leaving your cart like in a nice little area where no one's gonna go, and then certainly the next minute somebody comes over, they start like leaning on your cart and going over your cart. These right here are fantastic. I just had them, so I might put them aside. This ain't bad. Little sandwich number. You get a little salad with it. Pretty nice. Shepherd's pie is the best, Smitty. Get it? What is it? Topped with mashed ground beef and gravy. Shepherd's pie. Really? It doesn't look like fire. I'm not saying I don't believe you guys, but nice, nice. I might get one of these. That sandwich looks pretty good. Just another shepherd's pie. No, chicken pot pie. What's this right here? Stuffed bell peppers with ground beef. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Chicken Alfredo, mac and cheese. We already kind of looked at that. You guys making some chickens over there. Never fails. Never fails. Never ever fails. You can leave your cart anywhere. You know, I like the shades on. I can do what I want. Okay. Not to mention these are prescription. so I could see a whole hell of a lot further. Okay. Looking pretty fire there. A little bag of whatever that is. A little bag of heaven. A little microwave carne asadas. Little guac. Oh, we need to go get some of these sodas. It's cold in here, fellas. It is cold in here. All right. I mean, they're worth it. Am I zoomed in? Yeah, I'm zoomed in. We're gonna grab one of these. The question is, oops. The question is, do I get two of them? They rarely have these bottled. These are the Mexican Cokes. These are the Mexican Cokes that are. Mexican Coke is so much better than American Coke because it has the real sugar, pure cane sugar. Yesterday, did a draft with my mom and took a player. Then she did her last pick was Tom Brady. What do you think? This is the Robertson. This is the Bruce. So this is Miss Robertson took Tom Brady. I mean, last pick, I guess it's not bad, but the main question I have to Bruce is where are my video clips? Where is my get Jamard and get Burrow clip? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, Mexican Cokes are so much better than American Cokes, bro. See, Coca-Cola of Mexico. Cokes from Mexico they're not they're the best. They're not actually probably made in Mexico. They're just basically Cokes from Mexico are allowed to have full cane sugar. The Cokes in the United States are uh, different sugar or whatever. I kind of want to get another one. I think I'm going to get another one. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So here's what we got. We got the double on the Mexican Cokes. We got one, two, three, four. We got 8 salads. We got the burnt. We got we got people we got people staring, going like, "What's this dude doing? Filming a documentary on this Costco visit?" Yeah, Mexican Coke is the best Coke. I'm not a big seafood guy. Not a big seafood guy at all. This cart's getting heavy. Oh, we were supposed to get a pizza at the onset of this endeavor. Damn it. What else we got here? Fantasy questions. The Jets look to be the next Bengals. What do you think about that? I mean, I've talked the Jets up all last offseason saying that they would be a pretty quick turnaround team. I do think that it could be one of those situations. I don't know that they'll be the Bengals. Like, do I think they'll turn around and be, entering the Super Bowl within 1 or 2 years? Probably not, but like they're capable of being one of the most exciting teams 3 or 4 years from now. Um, I'm like trapped in here, so we got to go this way. I don't think I see anything in here anyway. Harrison Stevenson combo. I don't know that I feel comfortable with it. No. Do I think there's potential? Absolutely. But do I feel comfortable investing in it as my like running back too? Not really. Not really. You just don't really know what you're dealing with. We don't know for certain. You feel that Jalen Hurts is gonna slip in drafts? He could, and he could have a lot of upside. But they're already looking to replace him, though. They're constantly looking to replace him. I have a bunch of these already. These are really good. These are really good. That looks pretty fire. Tray of lasagna. Miss Smitty doesn't like lasagna, unfortunately. Right? Ooh, that pizza looks good. All right, we got. Hold on. I have more faith in Devontae Smith or Elijah Moore. Probably right now, situationally, Elijah Moore. Talent wise, they're probably pretty close in the same. Because I really like Devontae Smith. I don't care that he had like a little bit of a disappointing rookie year. He is still absolute fire. So I was waiting for this crowd to clear over here because I may want to get one of these. Those look good. Why not, right? Okay. Is this like a one and done? Is this like 2 pack? I can do that. Okay. Oh, is there anything over here? Bacon and egg sandwich. I would be a fan of something along these lines, but that doesn't look like a good, a good roll to me. This looks pretty decent, but we got this bad boy. This 2 pack here. We're good. Okay, we're gonna cut across here. That looks nasty. What does, Mike? What looks nasty, Mike? This pizza doesn't look nasty. Time to answer a few fantasy questions. Oh, the egg sandwich thing. Yeah, that did look pretty bad. I agree. That bread, that was the right kind of bread for a egg sandwich. You don't put like a look like a thick piece of bread like that thick that I don't know. You'd be like digging for the egg and bacon. You'd be like, I'm just eating a big roll. You don't have a roll with eggs and bacon. My mom's question before my mom question before the videos is how much do you put into strength of schedule? Wait a minute, the Bruce, you sitting here telling me your mom's giving me an ultimatum after all I've done? after helping walk her into a championship with the Mahomes trade that we pulled off. I'm literally having to earn my get Jamard and get Javante or get Burrowed videos clips. The Bruce, the disrespect I feel right now, the Bruce. It's okay. I still love your family, and you know I'm going to answer any question you have. Strength of schedule, I put a lot into it if it's an additional piece of it, bro. If it's an additional piece, meaning like you're looking at Najee Harris last year, had a good strength of schedule. Okay. Had a very good strength of schedule. Very easy call to be like, hey, he's a rookie. I get it. The offensive line's bad, but now he's got a good strength of schedule. We're going to roll with him. We're not going to be worried too much about the offensive line. His strength of schedule is really good. I do a little bit different strength of schedule. I factor in the receiving part and the running part, not just the running back aspect of it. Like what kind of defensive fronts is this guy going to face? No, I take into account the receiving part too. So you'll hear about that. Um, what's the earliest you take Kelsey? Bottom of the second. I don't build that way. Like if he's sitting there and I can go like JT, Kelsey, and Mahomes. Give me it all day. But if I've got to take Kelsey in the top of the second and not have a pick until the bottom of the third, no, not at all. Um, the Bruce and his mother are great people. They sure are. 2-3 turn, exactly where I said it. That's it right there, Kenny. Where does Chubb become a must draft in the mid third? Yeah, I mean if he's in the mid third for sure. Late second, I'm good with the bookend pick. Again, JT or Najee at 1 or 2, and then at the or let's say you go Jamar Chase at 4. If you can get Chubb and then a wide receiver like DK, I love that. Chubb could be my second drafted player. I do worry about him, but getting him in the late second to top of the third or mid third, it pretty much guarantees you production that you know even if he misses 4 games, you're gonna be able to plug in somebody with Chubb. Combined 17 starts is going to be a top 5 to 8 running back. So Chubb is not a good first round pick. I'm avoiding him at all costs at a first round value. But like late second and early third, dude, if he falls there, that's not bad. Not bad value at all. Um, hit the thumbs up. We got 30 to 50 people in here, and then we can match those thumbs up pretty easily, I think. I'm here in my king's chair. Not much of a not much of a king chair. This is answering questions in your local Costco. Sitting here with a cart food. We missed out on the pizza, but that's okay. I think we got enough here to create a nice little dinner tonight with the burn ends. How how long do these burn ends take to cook? Microwave. We're not microwaving the stovetop tray. Place in the microwave and heat for 2 to 5. Okay, you got to do that ahead of time. That's fine. Um, yeah, that shouldn't be a tough meal to make tonight. That's gonna be good. Those burn ends look fantastic. Burn ends look fantastic. Where are we at? Will Cup repeat as a top 10 wide receiver? Absolutely. Will he be the number one? I mean, that's a different story. Um, will he be a top? Sorry, there's a little bit more people around. Top 10? Yes, easily. Will like the Chase Chubb stack? Yeah, that'd be good. Chase Chubb, DK, Chase Chubb, Hopkins would be great. I love Hopkins in the third round. I'm big on Hopkins in round 3. All right, hit me with some more questions. Hit me with some more questions, people. Where are you drafted T. Higgins? Maybe like I can't say for certain that I'm going to feel this way when on the clock, but I would say like 5 to 6 round range. Definitely not 4. You know, maybe not 5, but definitely not 4. And I'd have to kind of see who's on the board. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on Michael Carter? I like him a lot. I think the Jets have an opportunity to really turn things around. Am I 100% they won't bring in another running back? No. Do I think Salah could try and bring in Mostert? Do I think Salah could try and draft another runner? Sure, but I think he's good, got good upside. I just don't know if I'm drafting him as like a high end running back too or anything. Top five bounce back players. I don't know about if I could give you five off the top of my head and feel like they're my exact five. So I'll just say Hopkins is my number one of my number one, two, or three. Um, yeah, I'd have to say Hop would be probably if I'm going to isolate it to one, I'll say Hopkins. Would you move Higgins up if you have Chase Burrow or avoid? Um, I don't move him up, but I don't mind stacking if that's your question. Because when you think about it, a lot of people say it's bad to have everybody from one team, and that can be the case, but it isn't the case if you're getting them at good value that are spread out. Like if you have to take like Mahomes in round two, or let's call it three. Mahomes in round three, Kelsey in round two, and Tyreek Hill in round one. That's your first, second, and third round pick. You have really not a lot of firepower to wrap around those three players. But when you got Burrow in round five or six, you've got Higgins in five or six, you've got Jamar Chase in one, you've got a second, a third, and a fourth rounder to wrap around all that. Very, very different. I absolutely love stacking that crew because you have a second, third, and a fourth rounder to also utilize to package around that crew. So absolutely love that stack. Niner by nature, I need my Trey fix. Did you see Trey's on Twitter? Look, Trey Lance, it's going to be almost annoying. It's going to almost be annoying how people are going to jump on this bandwagon very, very fast. Get prepared. It's already starting to happen. People are seeing this practice footage, and they're like, "Oh my God, Trey's so good," and everybody's talking about it now. Whereas like weeks ago, it was nothing but he's not ready. How is he going to do this? He hasn't proven himself. He's not a good passer. He's a gadget quarterback. Like this dude is got Mahomes magic, and I'm telling you, I've been saying it since he got drafted. Before he got drafted, before he was even a Niner. I'm one of the only people you could find documented saying the Niners are going to take Trey Lance. The Niners are going to take Trey Lance. Everybody said it was Fields. Everybody said it was Mac Jones. No, it was Trey Lance from the beginning for me. And Trey Lance in a Niner uniform is different than any other rookie quarterback example you have ever, let alone last year. So if you're taking Trevor Lawrence, like look at Trevor Lawrence, he struggled. Look at because that's what people are going to say. Trey Lance's first year, he's going to have ups and downs. Stop it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You don't know that. You don't know what he's going to, you don't even know if he's going to struggle. Like, will he have ups and downs? Every quarterback has ups and downs. Will he have more ups and downs than the average quarterback, like Burrow or Herbert? Or you can't say he will. You can't say he will. Stop acting like he can't be different in a 49er offense that's completely different than any other rookie has really ever been handed and was handed last year. So stop comparing Trevor Lawrence's rookie year to what could be Trey's first year starting. Oh, he's going to look. Trevor Lawrence had some ups and downs last year. Trey Lance is going to have ups and downs. Completely different situation. He's walking into the best environment a rookie quarterback has probably ever walked into, and he's going to have absolute insane weapons to work with. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I talked to the funniest dude that said Jerry Rice ain't the best wide receiver of all time. I'm dead. I mean, Rice is, I mean, you could argue, like, I wouldn't say you're crazy to have arguments. Like, is Rice deserving of that conversation? 100,000%. Um, Sometimes people answer questions based on different criteria, bro, or differently like angle. Like if you ask me, Randy Moss is arguably the most talented wide receiver we've ever seen play football. Like Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver from like a statistical or whatever standpoint. You start talking about like who if you could choose one wide receiver to have on your team at any point in the history, like, and you get that talent level, it would be Randy Moss. There was no wide receiver that did what Randy Moss did, that could do what Randy Moss did, that could catch footballs that Randy Moss could catch. He was literally when the ball got, if you didn't watch Randy Moss, if you aren't old enough to watch Randy Moss, especially from a fantasy football perspective, I feel bad for you because there's so much enjoyment that you'll never ever see again. Literally, when the ball was in the air and Randy Moss was, and it was going towards Randy Moss's direction, you knew it was a touchdown or like a long catch. It was like there was no oh he's gonna drop it or oh that ball's overthrown. It was like that ball's in the air. Randy Moss will find a way to come down with it. If you were facing Randy Moss in a fantasy league and you're watching Culpepper toss up this like huge like raindrop throw, you didn't think, oh, hopefully Randy Moss doesn't catch it. You're like, shit, Randy Moss is going to have a 70-yard touchdown right here. He came down with the ball. Um, so like you could totally argue Randy Moss was the best wide receiver ever. You could totally argue Rice was. I don't think you're crazy for arguing either one of those. From a statistical, football perspective, you can't really say Rice wasn't. So I get where you're coming from. Um, what would you sell Mixon for in Dynasty? Mixon in Dynasty, I would go across position. I always tell you guys the best way out of a situation where you might not get the amount of value that you want out of a running back, you go across position. You trade a Mixon for, a wide receiver that people are like doubting. You go get Lamb. If you need a dynasty wide receiver, you do stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm going to promote for anybody having trouble getting rid of a running back. You got to go to a different position, and you can get a lot more because people are struggling. ETN, I worry about. I like ETN. 6 rounds seems about right, but also still a little bit risky because ETN, you don't. You're talking about a coach in Peterson that is a running back by committee guy. He is a one. Like you can get. I can almost guarantee you one thing with Doug Peterson: he will have a running back by committee. So that's not great for ETN. Um, but I think he's talented enough that he might be like, okay, well, this guy's going to be used as a wide receiver when he's not playing running back, so he might get the volume. You know what I mean? This guy also said Drew Brees is better than Joe Montana. Now, I yeah, you can't say that. But I mean, Brees is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. But you can't. I mean, Montana was better. Chase will be. Rice is overall the better wide receiver statistically. No one's even close. Randy Moss was gliding. I'm 40. I watched Moss, says sci-fi or SFY. Agree, Mike. Moss and Calvin are scary. What's up, Stanley? Straight cash, homie. Um, yeah, the longer we move away from Rice, the less respect he'll get. That's true, and that's why you're going to hear a lot of people say Rice isn't the best because they don't watch him. Like anytime you get further away, like George Bush was the worst president in the history to a lot of people. I'm not saying that. I like George Bush. George Bush was the worst president to so many people. No one would ever forgive him. He would go down as people would say that people are going to like remove him from the history books, and nobody even remembers George Bush was hated. Like time heals everything, and for as much hate that like even Trump gets, put 10, 15 years into it and the hate will lessen. Like hate and respect both fade with time. And it always happens. It always happens. Always. Like George Bush, no one talks about George Bush anymore. George W. Bush. He was the most hated president by so many people. Nobody talks about him anymore. And you knew that would happen. And that's not me saying a negative thing. I like George W. Bush. I think he was one of the funniest presidents we've ever had. Absolutely. I loved when that guy talked. This dude was a big Saints fan. All right, that's why SFY. No offense, SFY, but I've spent enough time on your friend. Let's get to you, bro. Let's get to you and your stuff. This guy, this guy's taking up too much of my show, and he's not even here. Uh, where in the hell are you, Smitty? We're at Costco, bro. We're at Costco. We've got a cart full of this. We've got pizza pie here. We've got burnt ends. We got mashed double stack of mashed potatoes. We've got salads and eggs. We've got the Double Cokes at bottom. I mean, we're living the life. We're doing it live, bro. I'm feeling I've got too much stuff. I might need to put some of this back. Miss Smitty's going to kill me. Number one, I don't even think we have room in the fridge for the pizza. Sanders and Dirty Birds. Be on the lookout, Smitty. I told you my Niner platform's about you. Thank you. Thank you, Niners by nature. Appreciate you. SFY, I was just joking about your dude. Well, me, I love that the Niners. That's what I'm about. Attaboy, SFY. Um, yeah, I mean Trey's going to be. When I rank quarterbacks right now, it's Josh Allen, it's Pat Mahomes, it is Joe Burrow, it is Justin Herbert. Number five, if Watson returns, potentially could be that five, but Trey is in the 5, 6, 7. Trey Lance is in my 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks for 2022. 5, 6, 7. Dude right here walking. He basically, when I said that, he turned around like this. I said Trey Lance is in my 5, 6, 7 overall. He goes, I guess. dude, dude almost, dude almost sharted his pants right in front of me, right in front of me. He went like this. I wish I had that on camera. That dude looked like he had seen an alien. Looked like he saw an alien right in Costco, bro. He double take. He double taked so hard. Dude's like, what's that guy? That guy needs to get a hold of a fantasy show. That guy must have just started. They're smoking Rogers is for sure up there. You're tripping. I'm always tripping every year. How much for those golf clubs in the background? Golf clubs. Oh, gloves. Looks like $22.99 through that sign. Why are you wearing a mask but not actually wearing a mask? Stop it. Everyone has. Oh, everyone. It's so funny. Like if I wear a mask, I get ridiculed. Why are you wearing a mask? It's not real, Smitty. Then when I go like this and no one's around, why do you have your mask off? Put your mask on. Like this is the most like divided topic in the history of man. This is the most you you mofo's man can't agree on anything with this mask stuff. So I don't even need to get involved. Why are you why are you not wearing your mask? Why are you wearing your mask? Why are you not wearing your mask? Masks are stupid. Put a mask on, damn it. You're killing people. Like I can't win. I can't win with any of you. What do you think I'm going to try? I'm going to go home. I'm going to get my these Mexican Cokes right here made with pure sugar, the best Cokes you can find. Not American Cokes, the Mexican Cokes. They are the best Cokes that you could get. I'm going to go home, have my burnt ends, have a Coke with real sugar. With I don't know if I'm going to go scallop potatoes. I don't know if we're going to go with the double wide mashed potatoes or the baked scallop potatoes. We'll probably put this pizza back once the live stream's over because I don't want to get in trouble with Miss Smitty because our freezer is completely full and she's going to say, how am I going to put that in the freezer? Burnt ends, I think she'll be happy about. Salad, she'll be happy about. Eggs, she'll be good with. This, I think the kids will be good with. The Mexican Coke double pack down here probably is going to be a surprise to her. But you know what? We all got to do our own thing. You know, I got to be free. I got to live free. And if I want my Mexican Coke, I want my Mexican Coke, bro. Like this is the way it is. If I want to wear my mask dangling from my ear when no one's around, I'm gonna wear my mask like a piece of jewelry, bro. It looks like Aaron Rodgers to Denver is getting steam. I'm happy right now as a Broncos fan. Yeah. I swear. If you don't think Rodgers is top three QB, you don't watch football. I'm sorry. Okay. Thanks, SFY. Did I say he wasn't in my top 5 to 7, bro? Did I say he wasn't in my top 5 to 7? Did you hear words come out of my mouth that said it wasn't Watson, Aaron Rodgers, and Trey Lance in that 5 to 7 for me? Did you hear those words come out of my mouth? If I want to, I'll rank them for you, bro. This will help I guess infuriate you even more. SFY flipped on a dime. I think I said I had enough with your friend, bro, not you. I don't know what the hostility where the hostility's coming from, but it's Josh Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Herbert, and then your 5, 6, and 7 are Watson, Trey Lance, and probably Aaron Rodgers, bro. But apparently, I don't watch football. Apparently, I have a show, but I don't watch football. Apparently, apparently the advice you're getting from your man Smitty this whole time I've been giving it, and I don't watch football according to SFY. Smitty, when are we best ball drafting again? I'm ready. Probably maybe this weekend or maybe tomorrow night. You know how many times SFY. I'm gonna call you sci-fi. You know how many times sci-fi I was told that I don't watch football because I had Joe Burrow in my top five. You know how many times people ridiculed me last year and told me I don't watch football because I had Justin Herbert in my top 3 to 4. I had Herbie number 3/4 last year. And you know how many times sci-fi someone said I don't watch football? What did Herbert finish as? What number? Was it QB2? Was it QB2? Did Herbie? I want to hear you say where Herbie finished. I believe it was QB2. It was at least QB2 or 3, but I believe it was QB2. Herbie finishes QB2. You know how many people ridiculed me and said I didn't watch football? Give me a break. Does Aaron Rodgers remind? Wait, hold on. This goes so fast. Does Aaron Rodgers remain at 8 if he goes to Denver? 8. Who said he was 8? Do you like Brevin Jordan? Aaron Rodgers is 5 to 7, bro. Brevin Jordan's okay. I had Herbert. He was number 2. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of ridicule for Herbert. Herbert's the go, punch you in the throat. All the songs we did. Punch that like button, please. Thank you, Terry. All right, that's going to put a wrap on the show today. Thank you for traveling with me to Costco. I hope this was a little bit of breath of fresh air for you. I know I'll be back in the studio with the next show. I'm not sure if I'm going live or doing a premiere live tomorrow. I'll let you know. Do you like Trey Sermon? I've always liked Trey Sermon and Mitchell together. Like I have a lot of people that say that too. They go, "You like Trey Sermon last year? You don't watch football." But if you go back and watch anything that I said Trey Sermon cuffed to Mitchell will win leagues. What happened? Mitchell won leagues for people. So I don't want to hear about how I missed on Sermon when almost every piece of advice I gave had Sermon and Mitchell cuffed together. Not to mention Mitchell was the number 1 waiver wire ad of the entire year. From your man Smitty, and you should have drafted him anyway because I told you to draft him. But if you didn't draft him, you didn't listen. Here's the number 1 waiver wire grab. Best fantasy football food review show on the planet. Thank you, James. Um, Thoughts on A-Rob? I'm not a big fan of Allen Robinson. Not a big fan. I think he's probably done. I mean, like if he goes somewhere solid, I'd be okay with grabbing him as like a wide receiver 4, but he's not going to be a wide receiver 3 for me. He's got too much to prove. Sherman, Dillon didn't pan out, but you can't predict them all. I mean, Dillon's looking like he could be a year early. Pollard a year early on Pollard. Um, Although I liked Elliott as well at the beginning of the year. Elliott had a pretty decent year overall, but like he's definitely fallen off. Like there's no way Zeke Elliott can maintain running back one value all year. 80 ADP wise, A Rob could be okay. Um, but all right, guys, that's gonna do it. Appreciate you joining me today, and see you probably later tonight. And don't forget Quad Box tonight. Quad Box Thursday on YouTube. If you go to my main YouTube homepage that you're on right now, scroll to the or exit, comment, leave a comment. I'll try and reply to every comment within the next 12 to 24 hours. So please leave a comment. Hit a like on the way out. But go to my main YouTube homepage, scroll to the bottom, and click on the quad box. We're going live tonight, talking everything Niners. Any Niner fans in here? I know we got a bunch of them right here. Go to that show, bookmark it. Make sure you have notifications turned on. We're going live tonight. Dr. Raj, myself, Vlad, C-Mac. We're doing the quad box thing tonight, talking about Trey's practice film, talking about Kyler, talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Joe Montana, you name it. Tom Brady, the possibilities of A-Rod to Denver, all of that tonight on the quad box. So make sure you're subbed up. And again, you can find that at the bottom of my main YouTube channel. Scroll down to my other channels and you'll see it right there. Appreciate all you. Later.